Hey there Valorant champs, it's your coach Worthy back with another video to help you up your game. Today we're tackling a topic that affects many players but isn't often discussed: performance anxiety. Yes, even in the world of Valorant, nerves can get the best of us, but don't worry, I've got your back. Let's dive in. First off, let's understand what performance anxiety is. It's that feeling of intense pressure, nervousness, or fear that can hit you before or during a game. It makes your hands shake, your mind go blank, and your skills seem to vanish all of a sudden. But why does this happen? Well, it's all about our brain's response to perceived threats. And yes, that can include a high-stakes Valorant match. Performance anxiety can manifest in several ways. You might feel a racing heart, sweaty palms, or a sense of dread. You might start doubting your abilities even though you've aced these situations in practice games. Recognizing these symptoms is a first step towards managing them. Point number 1, preparation. The more prepared you are, the less anxious you'll feel. The more prepared you are in multiple perspectives will help you with getting great results in your games, in your sports, any event that you're competing in. Olympians are a great example of this. Oftentimes the athletes will go to the event or arena ahead of time to be able to bask in the atmosphere that they're going to be competing in.
Because it all goes back to preparation. If you're not preparing yourself before the meet, you're not going to get a time you deserve. So for me, I have to make sure I'm doing all the work leading up to a big meet so that I get behind the block and I don't have to think about anything else. I'm not worried about how I prepared.
This will often provide the athlete a sense of calmness having been there before. One of the ways I like to prepare myself for a LAN event, for example, was to call ahead to the event and figure out what the desk height was, figure out what the seat height was. Was there going to be armrests on the seat? And then what I would do is mimic the exact same environments at home so that when I got to the LAN event, it was like the exact same feeling and I was able to immediately adjust. LAN environments in general are very loud, a lot of talking, screaming, shouting, all these different things. In order to be able to mimic that environment, I downloaded an ambient track that would play in the background while I was playing. This allowed me to naturally transition to the LAN environment from a safe environment like I'm playing at when I'm at home. Point number 2, mindfulness. This is all about staying in the present moment. When you're playing, focus on the game, not the outcome. I often find the best mantra to say to myself is every round's a brand new game. This allows me to stay present. It also gives me a more healthy mindset because it's very easy to fall into frustration while playing Valorant. Knowing that there's always another game or another round to be played, we can always turn around the outcomes of the previous round and be able to focus on the task at hand. When you live in the future, you live in an anxiety mindset. When you live in the past, you live in an oppressive mindset. When you live in the now, you're open to be zen and focused on the task at hand. When feeling bouts of fear or anxiety, try controlling your breath. Deep, controlled breathing can help calm your nerves. Try inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 4. This will allow you to better tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is a system that controls the body's fight or flight response. Naturally, by getting better at this breathing system and doing it daily, you'll be able to allow your body to relax easier. When confronted in game with a difficult situation, a 1v1 or something where your heart rate starts to elevate, I often recommend before you take that fight to exhale. This allows you to lower your heart rate in those stressful moments and give you a better chance of being successful. Step number 4, positive self-talk. Remind yourself of your skills and achievements. You've handled tough games before and you can do it again. A tool that I like to use is the Lifetime Gold Medals. This is a tool that was taught to me by my mental toughness coach, Brendan J. Fox. The Lifetime Gold Medals helps put perspective in the things that you've accomplished in the past where you went from struggle to success. Ask yourself these questions. Describe a time in your life when you went from struggle to success. It could be any story. It could be I aced a math test or I avoided having McDonald's today. Whatever your success story is, write it down. Then ask yourself, how are the odds stacked against you? Why was it difficult or why was it challenging? How unlikely was it that it would turn out as good as it did? And score that out of 10. What were your success ingredients? What did you do extremely well, or what did you have to do to be successful? By asking yourself these questions, you quickly understand what your success ingredients were to be able to overcome those challenges. Now simply apply those same ingredients to this situation and you will find success easily. If you've been there before, you can do it again. You have it within you to have great potential. Just unlock it. Number 5, the last point. Take breaks. This can help prevent burnout and anxiety. It also can help prevent frustration and anger. It is not good to continually queue, especially when you're a spot when you're in emotional distress. If a game result is bothering you, take a step away, touch some grass, and come back renewed and rejuvenated. Remember, it's completely normal to feel anxious, especially when the pressure is on. But with these strategies, you can manage your performance anxiety and bring your A game every Valorant match. That's it for today's video. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Worthy TV for more Valorant coaching content. Remember, the key to overcoming anxiety is with practice and patience. You've got this. Until next time, keep playing, keep learning, and keep having fun.
You are now listening to Strawberry Station.